Six, five, four, three, two, one.
Hello everyone, welcome back to Through Black and White Eyes for this very short video, fingers crossed, all to do with the latest breaking news after we discussed it last night on our transfer show, broken by our very own Will yesterday, saying that Marc Guehi is the centre-back target that we are looking to sign. Came out of the blue a little bit because Will just messaged Will before our show. I said, I know you're on holiday, but have you got anything for me? And he says, yep, centre-back options, Chaw. Guehi is the other one at Crystal Palace that we're talking to. And when we discussed it on the show, and we thought, it costs too much. You know, you're looking at 60, 70 million, especially after the Euros he's just had. He's had an absolute fantastic Euros for England. Really showed himself how good he is. He can compete at that level. So it would be a massive coup if we can prize him away from Crystal Palace. Palace don't have to sell either, remember, because they've already sold Elise, so they don't really need to sell their centre-back if they don't want to. It all depends on the player himself. Does he want to go to a bigger club, or is he happy at Palace in London? So yeah, he's ball-footed, normally prefers the left side of centre-back, but I did see him a lot on the right side when he was playing for England, so I don't think that's too much of an issue, which a lot of people are pointing out. The information I heard from somebody else, not from Will, is that it's 45 million plus 15 million add-ons, which totals to 60 million. Depending on what the add-ons are, that might look very good to Palace. It might also look very bad because it might have, like, you know, wins the Champions League, wins the Premier League, wins the FA Cup. You know, we're not going to do that anytime soon. So those add-ons wouldn't be very good to Palace. But if the add-ons are like appearances and all this sort of stuff, then there's a very good chance that that deal could be accepted. It could be tweaked as well. We don't know, but that's the latest information we've heard on it. Congratulations to Will for breaking the news before anyone. Rob Oinstein's been on it now as well. He's also mentioned it, saying that this is what's happened, and it's a great coup for Will, especially the amount of stick that he's took recently, because he doesn't deserve it, because he does get information. He does like to tell people what is actually happening. So that's the information on Guehi. Could be very exciting. Chaw looks like it's getting difficult to do because we only rate him at 30 million euros. AC Milan rate him at 40 million euros, and it just seems to be dead water at the moment in that deal. So Guehi might be the next alternative. So that's very interesting. Before I go on to the little next bit, just very quickly, don't forget about our amazing sponsors, Diet Crow, 20% off for all our members. Link is in the description. And don't forget about football prizes. Link is in the description to their site. They do amazing raffles. They do cash prize raffles, football raffles, the full lot. They're amazing. But please don't forget to try and get yourself down to Newcastle Benfield. Postcode is on there. It's the football club. They're putting us up, which is absolutely amazing, for the Stanley Deaf Club, the Black and White Eyes charity football game. Free entry, donation buckets, tombolas, raffles, bouncy castles, everything is there. So please get yourself down and support the day. Gates open from about 1 p.m, so please get yourself down. And thank you very much to Phoenix Steel, who have sponsored the day. They've put on an amazing donation, so thank you very much to that. And if you are in the steel business, please check them out, because they're one of the leading companies in the Northeast area. So thank you very much again for that. The other one is obviously William Osula, who we spoke about last night, the Denmark under-21 forward international, 20 years old, fee 10 million, growing to 5 million add-ons. It looks almost done and dusted, this, which is fantastic news as a third striker. I see a lot of people saying, well, that's not good enough. You know, we want better. How do you know how good this guy's going to be? He's only 20. He's got the same profile as a Callum Wilson. He will score goals getting into the right positions. Give him a chance. You know, we don't have a massive budget. And to get someone who's going to be happy to be in the squad, sit on the bench potentially, and also to hopefully take his chance when it comes, for 15 million, that is what we needed to really help bolster the squad. And this guy could be better than what we know. I mean, he's an under-21 international, so he can't be that bad, can he? It's not like we're plucking him out of thin air. You know, you've got to trust the scouts. You've got to trust Mitchell, best leading, one of the leading guys in his field. You know, you've got to trust that they've done the right decision here and they're bringing this lad in. So just don't rule people out until you've seen him in the black and white shirt. I've seen so many people roll out Anthony Gordon, and I was just like, Jesus Christ. You know, Anthony Gordon's going to be amazing for us, and obviously been proved right. There's lots of other players have, and there's players who have failed, don't get me wrong. But you've got to give them that chance. Do not rule them out. They don't want to be reading stuff like that on social media, because you might do, you just don't know. But all we want to do is give them 110% support, and hopefully he's going to become a decent player. And again, for a third choice striker, this is making business sense. It gives us a chance to go out and buy a good right winger and a good centre back. And obviously Guehi is the one. They've obviously tied down the striker option, so now they're thinking, right, yeah, we've got a bigger budget for a centre back, so maybe we can afford Guehi now. So just got to think of the knock-on effects sometimes. You really do. And hopefully Wilson will come back fit and strong soon after his back surgery. We know it's to try and solve a lot of the niggling injuries he's been getting. So let's see what happens. It's going to be a huge season. I can feel it. I really can. But that's all the news we've got. So Guehi, we're in talks. Nothing's advanced, but it's, you know, it could look. I mean, there'll be other clubs who come in for him as well, so there'll be a battle for him. Osula looks like it's a done deal, and we're waiting on a right winger. Who's it going to be? There's lots of names being flying around. You know who I would like, but that's a different story. I hope you've enjoyed the video. Please hit the subscribe button and the thumbs up button if you have. There is a membership option if you would like to be a member, and there's also a super thanks if you would like to donate to the channel to help with the running costs and also help us to donate more money in the future to other places. So thanks for watching and thanks for your support, everyone, and we'll see you again very soon. Take care.